So actually, last week, if I recall, I didn't even say the records at all, but we're close. We've been close every single week. It seems like. So this week, after week 11, it stands Temple at 96 and 67. I might have, I might have a game or two off. I know I've probably messed up somewhere, but um, Tyrell's at 95 and 68. I'm not talking about record wise. I'm talking about somehow forgetting a game that we probably won or lost, all of us, and me at 93 and 70. So combined, I'm 3 games back from Temple. It's a pretty tight race. So each week can change. So we got 3 Thanksgiving games, and happy early Thanksgiving because I'm not doing no video or anything for that. So I'll just do that there. So I'm hoping most of these games are at least decent to good because this probably I'd say this might be the best Thanksgiving slate that we've had as an overall probably in years. Just the games could be good or two of them to me could just be very bad. So I'm hoping for at least one, just one good game out of these 3. But the first one that's on slate is the Bills at Detroit. I don't know what it is. Don't even care about the history of Detroit playing on Thanksgiving because they've sucked every year they've played on and about. Um, but yeah, me and Temple are rocking with the Bills, as I think you probably will be. But I'll let you talk about that. Okay, yeah, and not much to talk about here. I could see Detroit keeping it as a game, but with them winning, I don't think so. Nah. Um, the next game, which to me probably should be, I know this is crazy to say this, but I think it should have been the last game of the evening. It's the Giants at the Cowboys because this is a big game according to the wild card because none of these teams are catching Philly. So with seeding wise, this is semi big because you never know if there's an upset in the first round and somehow they could host a playoff with being I don't know. But I went back and forth with this game, and because they fucked me last week, the Giants are not going to fuck me this week. I'm going with the Cowboys at home.
I'm going with the Cowboys again. I said last week, I said, you know what? I really don't want to go to Giants. I went back and watched the video while the game was going on, and I was like, why not just pick Detroit? Because the Giants are just gonna. I could not making the playoffs after with that lines. If they end up not making it, that lines loss could be like at the end of the season, like dang,
Mm.
because the hardest schedule left. So I mean, you lose this game and
But
look to get in.
but man, I mean, I honestly could see the Giants winning this game, but man, after last week and them losing to a Detroit team that has really been up and down, my faith in the Giants, even though they're 7-3, a team that's 7-3, you should have a lot of faith in. This might be the worst 7-3 team. I know that's stupid to say, but might be the worst 3 team I've seen. Temple also going with Dallas, so we got a full Dallas on that one. New England at Minnesota. Minnesota got embarrassed, Detroit destroyed, killed, everything you could say last week. I mean, it was embarrassing. I woke up because I didn't watch any of the games since Tampa was not on, so I kind of slept through most of the games. When I woke up, I looked at the score and it said 40-3. I couldn't believe that. Really couldn't. Um, I wasn't surprised Dallas could win, but that score, no. That reason, Minnesota definitely bouncing back this week against New England at home.
I took the Patriots.
Oh, oh. Hmm. H. Interesting. Didn't think you would go that route. Um, Temple also going with Minnesota. I just it could be a good game, but man, I just think Minnesota really going to play a lot better. I mean, hell, they got to. They got embarrassed last week. Um, so that's all the Thanksgiving games. So let's go to the Sunday games. We got Tampa going into Cleveland. I don't know if Deshaun Watson's playing this week, if this is the designated week he's coming back or not. But I can tell you right now, this is a terrible week because they've won two straight. They've looked a little bit better.
I don't think he's coming back. I haven't seen any like tweets or anything saying anything about it.
Yeah, I really think it's the week they're supposed to face the Saints. I swear. But I guess he could return to practice like a couple of weeks just so he can get more rest. I don't know. I don't think he should even be playing this year just because of everything that's went on. The Browns don't even have a good record. Just get a good draft pick and everything. You got Nick Chubb. You're gonna have Nick Chubb next year. Hopefully he doesn't get hurt before the end of the season. But like, look at the weapons you got with the Cooper there. Also, get a good draft pick and just play for next year. So if I, like I said, if I was Cleveland, I just try to do a little tank. Even though I wouldn't try to tank, I would because you're not going to get to the playoffs. Um, so I got Tampa winning this one. Probably a close game because they're on the road, but I got Tampa winning in this one.
Got the Browns winning in a crazy fashion.
I don't know. You and Temple, boy, I'm going to get a game out of both of y'all because he picked the Browns also.
Hey, I don't know. It's just they're at home. I can just see it happening.
Mm, mm. Boy, I thought I was only going to talk to Temple about this Browns pick.
Man,
Mm.
what?
Hey, just know I'm gonna appreciate this one game y'all giving me. All right, Cincinnati at Tennessee. This game it should be a really good game. Um, what happened last? Okay, Tennessee. Okay, yeah, I forgot that was last week. Was the week they played at Green Bay. I think Tennessee keeps it rolling this week, and I think they beat Cincinnati at home.
Yeah, I got Tennessee at home too.
Yeah, we all got Tennessee in that one. Um, I don't know if you're gonna pull another Houston on me, but they are facing the Dolphins, and it's in Miami. Me and Temple got the Dolphins. Unless you pulling another hat trick and saying Houston somehow gonna pull this one out.
What?
I said, are you gonna pull a hat trick out and say that you gonna say Houston on this one? Because you went, hey, I ain't gonna lie, your pick last week of them winning was crazy. But I mean, I knew it was gonna be a close game. So I'm guessing Dolphins. So this ain't word for word, but let's just say we phrase it here. So it's Chicago at the New Jets. And Temple said, give me Jets because fuck the Bears. That's what he said to me. So with that being said, I am going with the Chicago Bears on the road against the Jets. I said Jets ain't going to make the playoffs. Zach Wilson's already saying that it wasn't his fault, even though they had 3 damn points. I'm just saying. I mean, I saw that one throw. He had a check down to a wide receiver. He threw it like 10 yards over his head.
Uh,
Give me Bears. Justin Fields playing a lot better than him. Give
well,
me
he's questionable to play. That's why I took the Jets. And
question or not. I don't know who their backup is, but I don't like the Jets vibes right now, as they would say. Don't like them at all. Temple, I mean, yeah, obviously he picked the Jets with what I said. Atlanta Falcons at the Commanders. Now the Commanders, boy, they've been playing some good ball. I'm not gonna lie, just winning games. Heike looks pretty decent. Looks like he's gonna start until he basically messes up and Wentz gets back in there. I don't know if he will because Heike is one of those that he's a good game manager. But, he ain't going to. He probably ain't going to throw the ball for 300 yards against people, but he's going to basically be like a Teddy Bridgewater. He's going to be able to manage the game and play good. What? Why'd you do one of? It's not bad to be a Teddy Bridgewater. He was 5-0 with the Saints that one year. Um, there's nothing bad saying about that. This one was a difficult one for me, but I'm going Commanders. I like the Falcons, but I'm going Commanders.
I went,
What'd you say?
went with the Falcons.
Oh, you going with? Mm, You'll be the only one rocking with the Falcons this week. Normally, I'd be rocking with them, but not this week. All right. Well, this next game, it's another of their just pick them. The Denver Broncos. Okay. The Denver Broncos at the Carolina Panthers. I'll let you decide who you're going to pick.
Uh, I took the Panthers.
Well,
Hopefully, Walker's back.
me and Temple both said, let's ride one more time, even though this ride sucks.
I got.
So
I
we
never got.
we got Broncos country. Uh, I don't know why, but Baltimore at Jacksonville. This could be a trap game for Baltimore, big time for me. Uh, I came close, and I mean close to picking Jacksonville, but I'm going right.
I
In a,
went. I could definitely see them losing, but hopefully they can pull it off. They need to.
so you got Baltimore.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all got Baltimore. Um, Chargers at the Cardinals. You did a great thing of picking the 49ers last spot because Kyler did not play last week. Uh, I don't know if he's going to play this week. I don't really give a damn if he plays. I got the Chargers because the Cardinals, they just need to wait and just until next year and play. They ain't going to get to the playoffs.
Yeah, I took the Chargers too. Some of the plays on defense I saw just so the highlights how they were just like team they were trying to tank. They weren't trying to tackle at all. Just running like close to them and then like just slowing up and letting them get. I can't.
Yeah, I don't know. Arizona's just not really. I mean, I haven't watched a lot of clips, excuse me, or highlights of them, but I don't. I don't care. Um, the Raiders, which honestly to me is the most disappointing team of the NFL season. People could say Denver, but I didn't have no damn high hopes for Denver. I had high hopes for the Raiders to at least make the playoffs. They suck. They just suck. I don't even care if they won last week. That's a disappointing team right there in my books. Uh, and especially for that reason, they are losing at Seattle this week. Seahawks, and it might not be a close game.
Yeah, I got the Seahawks. I think it'll be very lopsided. I'll say that.
I don't know. I, I swear, watching like the Raiders could literally win this week. I pick them next week with whoever they're facing, they lose. I guarantee you. But we all had the Chargers and we all have the Seahawks in this one. And we definitely all going to have Kansas City against the Rams.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. We ain't going to talk about that game. Stafford ain't playing. Cooper Cup. That hurt my fantasy team. Um, this one kind of a tough one because I could see him winning on the road, but I do not. We got the Saints at San Fran, and I got the 49ers in a close one.
I got the 49ers too. It could. I don't struggle on defense with just trying to keep up with our power. So it'll be a maybe a high scoring. It's either gonna be like a high scoring game or a close game. I mean, or a blowout.
Now, I'll say this: if it's a close game, I like the Saint. I mean, if it's like a low scoring game, I should say, I like the Saints more for just because of some reason. This sun is killer. I'm not gonna lie to you. Uh, so yeah, I got 49ers in a close one as well. Let's see, and of course, Temple got the Saints always. Um, we got Green Bay on the road at Philly, and I'm just going to tell you, Philly has been they've been playing down, like especially last week to the Colts. They should have really beat the Colts more. I could see him playing down this week as well, but I still see him with the win at home. But I think it'll be closer than what a lot of people think too.
I took Green, even though like there needs to be changes, like a new defensive coordinator for one, and game. But I mean, I hope we win, but just like last week against the Titans, you hold Derrick Henry to under like 3 yards per carry, and you lose the game by 10. Still has 60, 270 something yards like that. Come on now, he's not even a coordinator, and we've had games like that all season. So it's just I want to win, but I think for a change to be made, because obviously losing to the Lions wasn't, you know, that wasn't. Hey, we probably need to do a change or losing to all these other games, but I don't know. Maybe it won't come to the end of the season.
Yeah, I don't know. Temple got Philly as well with me. This Monday night football game, I will 0% watch. Pittsburgh at the Colts. I got the Colts since they're at home. That's really it.
Bird,
What'd you say?
Bird.
Yeah, so Temple actually going to Pittsburgh on this one on the road.
Ah,
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. This was the other crazy one I was talking about before we even started this. I was really surprised because like okay, I'm writing the games down and everything, and then I when I write the games down, I circle mine even before going back and seeing Temple's or even is. So when I'm looking at looking going down and the last game he says Steelers, I'm like I double checked that because I really did not think he was going to put Steelers on it for that game, but you know what? Hey, he in the lead for a reason, I guess, because he's went with a lot of crazy picks and they've paid out for the most part. So maybe he knows something. Maybe I need to ask him what I need to bet on. Maybe he knows something I don't. I don't know. But week 12, every week's the same way. I think I gained a game out of Temple, and me and you tied this week record wise. So I moved up, but it doesn't feel like I moved up because I'm 3 games behind. So, but this this week with how Temple picked with some of the games, I feel like I should gain at least 2 games.
I got a few different picks. And now for me, lead with a few picks.
Yeah,
Maybe
got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 6 different ones. We
oh yeah, it's gonna be an sure.
and one of the teams I'm dependent on is Denver. Oh my god.
Nah, they ain't gonna be
I don't know, man. I don't know, but this is week 12. A lot of games could go differently for all of us. Not gonna lie, but I haven't went to bed yet, and that is what I'm about to do now. So
crazy.
I'm gonna have my alarms set for the draft. So don't worry,
3 of them.
man. Everyone better be on close to 8:15 at the latest. That's all I'm gonna say. This has been week 12. I might be getting a bowl and then going to bed. So if you're new to the channel, if you're watching this or whatever, I appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Week 12, and I'm about to be number 1 this week. Peace out.